So you want a PDF farm. Guys, if you're new here, today I'm gonna share with you exactly how we made over $43,000 with PDF farming. Do you see it over there? Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't want to release any personal and sensitive information. See that? 43,000 and how you can do it too. You probably remember this video where I told you guys about PDF farming. But people don't believe me that this thing is real and that you can actually actively make money. Let me explain. So guys, I'm famous and I go viral for mostly telling you guys that, listen, the proof and the way you make money is from being consistent, man. If you are not consistent, you are not going to make money in any way, shape, or form. You have to stay consistent. It doesn't matter what you're doing in this life. You must try to do your best to stay consistent. So today I'm going to break down exactly how you can stay consistent. And when you learn exactly how to stay consistent every single day, massive and amazing things are coming your way. I promise you. So make sure you share this video with somebody else, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where to get PDF farming information, exactly how to PDF farm. You're going to know exactly who you should PDF farm from, what websites to go to. You're going to know all of that information so that you could get out of your whatever situation you're in. I mean, you guys might be in poverty. Some of you guys might be without. The summertime is coming up and I want you guys to win. I really do. So just like how I gave so much information and so much sauce in the other video, I want you guys to follow this video make sure you stay with this video all the way to the end. I'm not going to have any cuts in this video. I'm not going to have any fancy schmancy stuff in this video. So if you're the type of person that you have an attention span of a goldfish, then making money is not for you, right? So let's get into exactly how you can PDF farm so that you can make life-changing money. Now, what do I mean by life-changing money? You have to understand how to make money, right? And I try to explain this to people, but sometimes it kind of gets lost in translation. And let me break it down for you guys. The way you make money is by helping people and solving their problems. It's the only way you're going to make money. So what does that mean? That means that you can't be selfish. You have to be selfless. Like even me right now, I'm making this YouTube video. I don't have to make this YouTube video. I can keep the $43,000 to myself, but I'm making this YouTube video. Why? Because I try to push my mind in the way where it can be selfless. And that's how you make money. That's how you earn income. Because like one of the famous people that I look up to, his name is Jim Rohn, says, you can't make money. You can only earn it. You can only deserve it. That's it. That's the only way you're going to make money is by deserving it. So what are you doing to deserve money? That's a real question that you have to ask yourself. What are you doing to deserve money? Like, are you just sitting down and just complaining? Because nobody's going to give you money if you just complain. And you can't get rich complaining. You know, that's why we have so much homeless people in these United States of America, because they think that by complaining, somebody's going to give them money. But the problem with complaining is when you always complain, you will always remain, and you will never see the sunshine. You will always see and only see the rain. And that's why I tell you guys, you have to start PDF farming today. And the way you start PDF farming is by helping people. So look for problems, guys. Actively look for problems. What are some of the problems that you have? What are some of the problems that your friends have? Make a list, make a mental note of the problems that people have, and then solve them. Look for solutions to solve them. And when you can figure out how to do that successfully, you're going to make a ton of money. And it'll transform you too, because you'll end up realizing that, man, being a nice person is really profitable. Being a nice person and a good, decent human being is really, really, really profitable. You know, you won't scam anybody. And you'll understand more about how people think and why people buy the things that they buy and what people are just trying to do, which is trying to enjoy their 100 years that they have here on the planet. And that's what we're going to break down and listen to today. So first step, you have to find problems that people are actively having. And then you want to do the next thing, which is PDF farm. Now, Will Smith is famous for saying this one thing. And I don't know what's going on with him lately, but I remember when I was growing up, he said this one thing that really always stuck with me. And the one thing he said was, listen, there is no problem on the face of the earth, no problem on the face of the earth that doesn't have an answer. The earth has been around for so long that, of course, there's somebody out there who can solve it. There's a solution already out there. The earth has been around so long that there is a solution out there that somebody has already come with the solution, because we're living in 2025, not the year 25. We're not living in the year 25, where the world is only 25 years old. We're living in 2025. The world is 2025 years old after Jesus Christ, right? So the world is way older than that. So I want you guys to understand that. So because the earth has been around for so long, that means that there's nothing under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun that you or anybody else has ever gone through. Now, there's things in these people call emotions. And emotions are like this, right? Emotions kind of block the solution. Because suppose like I'm fat, right? And I'm overweight. Instead of me saying, okay, I'm just going to stop eating, I get sad, I get depressed, and then what do I do to feel better? I eat. And then after you eat, you kind of attack yourself and say, "Damn, man, I'm fat." And then to feel better, you eat. And then you pinch your stomach and eat. And that's what emotions do. It kind of like puts you in a way where, in a place where it's like, man, I should stop, but this makes me feel good, so I'm just going to do it. And that's why PDF farming is good. Sorry about that. That's why PDF farming is good, because you as a person who's looking at the problem objectively can effectively solve it for somebody else. And the way you're going to do that is by PDF farming. So you have to scour the internet on exactly how to find solutions. And you can do that through many different ways. You can do it through ChatGPT. You could do it through Google. The way how I recommend, the best way, is through AI, which is linked in the bio. If you tap the link in the bio, it's going to teach you exactly how to PDF farm with AI, right? Now, before you PDF farm, you also have to understand this, that people just want to get from point A to point B. That's it. That's all people want to do. They want to get from point A to point B. So they don't want to read no long, no over the top, extra product. They don't want to read a 99 and $1,000 page paper. They don't want to read that, because a PDF is a PDF, something that you can read and you can download. They want to know how to quickly get from point A to point B. So with that being said, in the link in the bio is exactly how you can help somebody get from point A to point B. Now, how do you want to make money? You want to make money by marketing, and you want to make money by charging low. You want to choose problems that a lot of people have, so that a lot of people can pay you for the problems. Suppose I say, oh, how to tie a shoelace. Is that a big problem? No. And then I want to charge $299 to teach people how to tie their shoelace. That's not a big problem. And yet there's shoelaces out there. People really need their shoelaces tied. But that's not a huge enough problem. So what's going to happen in that situation? Nobody's going to buy a product. But suppose I choose a problem like how to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. How to get rid of eye bags, which is something I need. How to make your teeth white. Homemade remedies to make your teeth whiter. How to heal yourself quicker. Those are problems that a lot of people would be interested in solving, because it helps them get from point A to point B. When they have white teeth, they can smile confidently. When they have fine lines and wrinkles, when they don't have any more fine lines and wrinkles, they can be younger longer. Because remember, we only have 100 years, and every year we're getting older. So they can be younger longer. They can have more confidence for a longer time, right? So when you teach them and you solve problems like that, guess what? You're going to make a ton of money, right? So that's exactly how you PDF. You could do this too. All you need is just the mindset, the proper mindset, and you can't mystify everything too. I try to tell you people that don't mystify making money online. It's fairly simple. And you also have to understand this one thing. I'm going to leave like this with this. Do remember to click the link in the bio, because the link in the bio is going to show you everything. And it's going to be longer than a YouTube video. And it's going to have proprietary and intellectual knowledge in there that's going to help you succeed. You have to understand this, right? One thing that all people are trying to do is trying to become better. That's it. That's all they're trying to do, right? And one of the ways that they try to become better is by simply mystifying money. But that you're shooting yourself in the foot. Money is not like in the air somewhere. Money comes from people. Money comes from the person that you help. Money comes from the person's problem that you solve. That's where money comes from. And money is a good thing. Because if there was no money, guess what? You would have to make your own clothes. If there was no money, guess what? You have to cut your own hair. If there was no money, guess what? When you were sick, you would have to take care of your own self. If there was no money. If there was no money, guess what? You would have to build your own car. If there was no money. Imagine you had to build your own car. Imagine you had to cut your own hair. Imagine you had to go hunt your own food. Imagine you had to grow your own crops. You don't want to grow your own crops. That's why money is a good thing. So always remember that money is a good thing and stop mystifying money. Click the link in the bio so you can PDF farm today and that you can make money every day. This is the closest thing to passive income. And trust me, hopefully you click the link in the bio because I have so much things to teach you guys. But I can't really sit here on YouTube because of intellectual property. I'm showing sensitive information and all that stuff. So yes, please click the link in the bio. And hopefully I see you on the other side. And remember, if you stay to the end of this video, congratulations, because winners stay to the end. All right, guys, take care.